If you read the second book of Moses, Exodus chapter 14, the Bible tells us that Moses had to divide the Red Sea with a staff in his hands. A strong east wind came upon the Red Sea and divided the Red Sea. Exodus chapter 14. In Exodus chapter 16, the Bible talks about manna in the desert. In Exodus chapter 17, the Bible talks about Horeb, how Moses struck the rock and water came out. You see, all these Exodus 14, 16, and 17, they are great things that God did, which brought glory to God. The Red Sea being opened, the water coming out from a rock, and also manna in the desert. These are marvelous things that God did, which brought glory to God. But if you read the book of John chapter 11, the Bible talks about a man called Lazarus. Lazarus, a friend of Jesus who was sick. In John chapter 11 verse 4, Jesus said, "This sickness is not unto death, but is for God's glory." It's for God to be glorified. In the Old Covenant, God used miraculous things to bring glory to Himself. But in the New Covenant, in John chapter 11, sickness is not a miracle. But God decided to use sickness to bring glory to Himself. And that was Lazarus. You see, there are some people in life that what they are going through is to bring glory to God. There might be difficulties, it might be hardship, some it is even barrenness. But once the situation is to bring glory to God, if you look at the case of Lazarus, Lazarus was in the tomb, but Lazarus did not rotten. He did not get rotten. It means that some people in their situation, others they might be sick, but the situation is that at the end the sickness will lead to death. It means that sickness never brought glory to God. There are some people in difficult situations and it will lead to catastrophe. It means it did not bring glory to God. But when the situation is not deadly, be it sickness, be it difficulties, be it joblessness, be it barrenness, but at the end, there is a solution. This means your situation was destined to bring glory to God. Most people, when they're in a difficult situation, they just want to get out. Some even doubt and ask, "Are you sure you're a Christian? Are you sure you're a Christian? How can this happen to a Christian?" Others may go through difficulties, hardship, but at the end, their difficult moments, their hardship will bring glory to God. That is where we see that some people at times, they might have a difficult moment in life. It might last for 2 years, for 3 years, for 4 years, for 5 years. But at the end, as long as that situation, be it barrenness, be it sickness, be it joblessness, as long as it is to bring glory to God, they will never give up in that situation and they will not deteriorate in that situation. It might be a sickness, but it will not lead to death. It might be joblessness, it will not lead to poverty and shame. That's why sometimes when you might see someone going through a difficult moment in life, it is for God's glory. When it is for God's glory, God will use it to bring glory to Himself. Be rest assured that even if it's Lazarus in the grave for 4 days, he did not get rotten. Because when Jesus said, "This sickness is not unto death," Jesus came and He said, "God, I pray, I know you have heard me, Because when Jesus said this sickness is not unto death, God heard him. So your situation will not end up in shame. It will not bring disaster. But as long as it is for God's glory, you are blessed. All you need to do is to believe that everything works for the good to them that love God. So your situation brings glory to God. Your situation is to bring glory to God. It might be hardship, it might be sickness, but this is for God's glory. Our situation for God's glory. Our situation for God's glory.